Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I am Josh, and today we're here to finally react to Last of Us Season 2 official trailer.
Official trailer, yes. We know we are late to the party. It's been out a week. Josh was not feeling well last weekend, so we cannot record this. And his son is a very big Last of Us fan, and I'm sure he's been dying for us to react to this so he can talk to at least talk to me about it, because I've played the games. Not too much spoiler stuff around Josh.
Yeah, the day it dropped, he came out of his room and was like, "Did you see it?" And I'm like, "Oh, dude, I can't see it yet."
You know, his son's like, he's looking at all the, like, he's probably keeping track of all online on the spoiler stuff.
Yeah. Shout out to
set scenes. And
shout
all
out to Channing. Love you, bud.
Yeah, man. So super excited for this. Once again, if you guys don't know, I've played both the games. Josh has not. He's heard some things, not specific spoiler information, just because his son, plays the games and knows of it as well. So we're kind of making sure that he stays unaware of specific huge spoilery things, because this season is going to be huge.
So I know nothing about. I know one thing about Season 2. One thing. That's it. And I'm not going to spoil it. But it's the biggest thing I think that happens in Season 2. I would assume.
Depending on what you're saying.
Okay,
but
whatever.
We'll talk about it.
We can talk afterwards.
Yeah.
But I know this one thing, and it's kind of like one of those things where it's like you're not going to be able to avoid that.
Right.
But anyway, no, I don't know nothing about Season 2 other than that.
Yeah. The great thing is that, yes, this game, the second part of the game is actually really long, and I know we've mentioned it multiple times, but they are predicting at least 5 seasons to fully wrap this up. Maybe 4 to 5 to fully wrap this up.
I forgot to tell you. So they came out with a PS5 Last of Us controller.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Channing got it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. He made us pre-order it.
Oh, you got it. Yeah. They do that to help with sales.
Yeah.
If you want it. I have 2 controllers.
I think they made the actual skin for the PS5 as well.
Yeah, they'll do that too, though. Yeah, those are pretty cool. So, thinking about where Season 2 will be, kind of game-wise, story-wise, from what I've seen in earlier scene shots and other kind of teasers, they're going to get pretty far. With the remaining seasons, it's going to tell the other piece of the story, probably the second half of the game, but it seems like this season is going to get pretty deep into some amazing things that happen in the early game. So excited to see what this first official trailer is going to show. I think it's going to be more around Jackson. They're not going to show a ton.
I don't even know who that is.
Jackson's the town
that
they're in. Yeah, sorry. So
on top of not knowing anything about the season, I have a terrible memory.
Yeah.
So, plus, it's been a year.
It's been a year since the last season. Right? Yeah. So we are excited to see this. Let's jump into this. I did hear that this was like the most watched HBO trailer like ever. I mean, as of right now, it has 24 million views.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude. That's amazing. All right. Let's check out The Last of Us Season 2.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The scenery
Fireflies.
is amazing.
You okay?
Yeah.
I just got goosebumps for some reason. I don't know.
Wow. They made Jackson look so much bigger.
What's inside?
People.
What's outside?
Oh, it's a clicker. Oh my God. Oh, shit.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh, Jackson's gonna get hit.
Wow, dude.
Seattle.
By the time the sun comes up tomorrow, there's a very good chance you'll be dead.
You're gonna live.
He's awesome.
Oh, he's an amazing actor, dude.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, the score of this is so amazing.
It is.
Oh my God, dude. There's so much in here from the game. It's awesome. Oh, there's a bloater.
You swore.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God.
Wow, dude, I got goosebumps, man. Wow.
Oh, dude, the score in that just the level of music just kept rising and
Yes.
rising. Oh my God, guys.
Why does it feel like they're at war?
So much in there, I can't say.
Why does it feel like they're at war? I mean, I know you can't go into much detail, but it feels like there's a lot of fighting between certain groups. I feel like after watching that, I've seen like 3 or 4 different groups.
Yeah. So the one thing I will say, which is not a spoiler, is the fighting that you kind of see around Jackson with the infected coming towards Jackson. That's fairly new.
Yeah.
That really wasn't in the game because you only spent time in Jackson for a very short time in the game, and then you were out. So that's actually just something new for the show, which is actually pretty cool. The other stuff that you saw the soldiers with the WLF.
Yes.
So they are kind of a faction kind of out in Seattle, which you'll get introduced to. So they're kind of like you could say, I wouldn't say surviving members of like the military, but they're a new kind of military style faction.
Like militia?
Like they're militia, yeah. They're trying to bring back order. They're trying to bring back kind of the way things were to establish settlements and establish order.
Are they a good group?
When you in a way, you kind of see them as no, but there are some that kind of seem like they could be. The people that you saw in the woods,
with the cuts?
Yeah, with the cuts. I don't want to go too into that because they're a cool group. I won't even mention the name of it until you find out the name of it. It's really cool. They're an interesting group. They're very interesting. There were some shots in there. There were some cool clicker shots.
The shot of the infected one.
It looked like spores.
Releasing the spores from his mouth,
so
his or her mouth, was pretty sweet.
So,
dude.
If you guys know in the game, how you really got infected was with spores. So breathing in these aerosol type spores.
Was that Ellie in front of?
It looked like Ellie.
What would be awesome if Ellie's in front of it because she's immune. Mm-hmm. Someone else is with them in their group or whatever.
Yeah.
And is around that event while Ellie's witnessing that being released.
Oh, seeing her
gets sick from that.
Oh yeah,
but Ellie doesn't. You know, that'd be sick.
Yeah, so they didn't introduce the spores in the first season. They kind of changed how everyone got infected, which was through
direct contact,
all-purpose flour. You know, it was a lot of stuff was in like baking products and flour.
That was the initial
infection.
Yeah.
Of course, afterwards, if you get infected by them biting you and all that kind of stuff. So spores is a different element because now it's like, well, if you go in somewhere, you're gonna have to have a gas mask with you because if you breathe that in, you're turning. God,
which is insane how microscopic. I could be flubbing that. A spore can get you can. Gosh, man.
Well, just think of it like catching a cold from somebody, catching COVID.
Was that outbreak or that release of anthrax?
Yeah,
in the post office in the United States. Shortly after 9/11, I think it was.
After 9/11,
and they had to clear out the building because they were worried about the spores that had gotten released inside the post office. It's insane.
It's insane. Guys, yeah, there's other stuff that I saw. Of course, I cannot mention because it's very spoilery, but you could probably see the look on my face. I'm going through different emotions because I see these shots and I'm like, oh my God, it's from the game. Oh my God. It's so cool.
I have a feeling that we're obviously going to open up where we left off in Jackson. Everything is beautiful. Everything's perfect. There's probably some animosity there, but then all hell's going to break loose, I think. Yeah. But Ellie was pissed.
Yeah, so I don't even know if I can speak to it.
No, don't. You're fine. You're fine.
You could probably tell from that line what she's referencing. Mm-hmm. Okay, so in the game they kind of do like flashbacks. So you're getting current day, and then you kind of go backwards to kind of get certain information. So it seems like they might be doing that because Ellie, of course, is older. I think this game takes place 5 years after the first game.
Yeah.
Of course, Joel's going to look older, and you could kind of see in those one scenes where Joel looked a little, Joel and Ellie looked a little younger. Those seem to like be those flashback kind of scenes where they're just giving more information, more of the development, the relationship of them. Yeah. Oh my God, there was so much. Dude, that trailer was so sick.
That trailer was awesome.
That was so good,
If
man.
they keep any of that music that they used for that in the show, which I assume they would.
Dude, that score was absolutely amazing.
Dude, I want to watch it again just to hear that.
We will when we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So let us know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure, please, no spoilers. If you do send a spoiler, at least spoiler tag it. Just let people know what it. Just let people be aware. But don't spoil it for anybody who hasn't played the games. We are super excited for this. April 13th. Reactions coming. Cannot wait for this.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys soon for The Last of Us Season 2 reactions. And we'll talk to you guys later. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation. We're
We're
up.
up.